Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini Intruder, and welcome to Crossing Souls, a retro action-adventure narrative thing that's supposed to be all reminiscent of the 80s, or, well, kind of a little bit. It's kind of a bit odd, because, like, the cutscenes are going to be, like, 80s-style cartoons. I saw a bit of that in the trailer. Those look pretty authentic, yes, albeit not grainy enough, because we all had terrible, crappy TVs back then. And, like, you know, the actual structure of the narrative, which is going to be, like, 5 kids going on an adventure together in a small town, yeah, that's super 80s. But these graphics? Okay, your brain might be telling you this is what games looked like in the 80s. They did not! Okay, no they didn't. I am sorry, no they did not. Like, Final Fantasy 3 came out in 1990. And you know what that looks like? That looks like arse. Okay, this looks like, at the absolute earliest, a polished up version of maybe 1992, 1993. So let's just say this is a retro project that looks back to anything that wasn't this century. You see, this is 80s, right bloody here. I remember cartoons that look like this. Admittedly, not quite this good. It's a bit too sharp for an 80s cartoon, but still. Oh, my childhood, kind of. A kind of slightly, you know, polished up version of my childhood. Oh. There wasn't much purple lightning back then, though. That's been added in since by the game. And we go straight over to our protagonist, who's presumably Chris and Kevin's calling, because... I'm sorry, does he have a mobile phone? Is that like some form of wireless phone or phone by his bed of a kid in 1980 cocking 6? No. Denied. Unacceptable. Also, that phone had, like, lights on it. No. You know what we had in 1986? In 1986, you had one phone, it was downstairs. Maybe, if you were lucky, there was a second one upstairs as well, so you can answer it upstairs or downstairs. But they did not have lights on. They were not next to your bed. They were not handsets, alright? Because they needed to have, like, a little kind of curly plastic wire linking the base set to the handset. There were no... This is all nonsense. And I'm guessing that purple lightning caused some sort of incredible thing to occur that Kevin needs to show Chris. Well, let's get the gang together in the treehouse then. Treehouse that's probably got a lift and a modem in it if this phone's anything to go by. You know what, game? I'm glad you acknowledged this. Everyone in the gang has a walkie-talkie. Matt tweaked them so we could use them over several miles. Okay, anyone who actually had a walkie-talkie in the late 80s and early 90s will remember that they basically actually worked over about 10-15 meters tops. Anything longer than that, no. They were garbage. So basically we're just saying that one of the kids is some form of genius science whiz who can just make magic science happen. Gotcha. Hello, Mr. Fish. Gulp, gulp, says Chris the fish. That's reasonable. I wonder if the fish's name is Gulp. Ooh! We have... Hang on, is that an NES? 86. Hang on a flipping minute here. Okay, the US rollout of the NES was September 86. You got them slightly ahead of Europe. You win this round, game. So, nothing too dramatic here. Runny roundy, pixelati, hello mothery. Dad is in the garden, don't you want to hear what he has to say? Well, I guess I'll go speak to him then. And there's my father. Is he going to teach me how to throw and catch or something in order to give me some form of control tutorial? You see, Chris, when I was your age, your grandpa made this baseball bat for me. Good, that'll make a good weapon. Don't say that in front of my dad, he might not give it to me, but still, it probably will. And I've got a baseball bat. Lovely. So, Chris. Introduction to who he is. So he's agile, quick, and brave like no other. Using his baseball bat and climbing skills, no challenge too big for him. Fine, so he's good for beating things up and climbing stuff. Gotcha. Aha! Now I've got a baseball bat. Can I just attack my dad? Well, I can swing at him, but sadly there's nothing I can actually do. Marvellous. So, oh. Right. It's just a dog house here. And our old dog Sparky. Aww. One day Sparky disappeared. They found him dead. Some idiot. Right, well this is a slightly darker opening than I was expecting. Fine, there's just a dead dog. And apparently my brother's depressed about it. Right, let's learn some stuff about how to bat. So here we go. Yes. What do you want me to do? And there we... Okay, there we go. Right. So basically I can deflect projectiles with this. That's what you're trying to teach me. Got it. And if you're holding down LT, you can actually anchor your character and aim where it's going. Fine, send some more at me, please. Send some more. Send some more. Send more. Send... Okay, fine, I see how it works even if you're going to refuse to actually throw balls at me. My mother is slightly terrifying, by the way, her portrait especially. She does have slightly mad staring eyes. Like, that's the face of someone you do expect to kill you in your sleep. And out we come into the world proper. Don't forget to save your progress. Oh, the sort of old game where there'd just be a little sign at the beginning village saying, hey, don't forget to save your game and here's how you do it. It's like I'm playing the original Pokemon all over again. And, ooh, there it is right there, in fact. Marvellous. So, mission number 1, I need to find Matt, Big Joe and Charlie and then get them all out to the treehouse, which my mother implies is somewhere in the woods. Gotcha. So let's see if we can figure out who lives where, because logically, these would be the kids that live on my street. Hello there, who are you exactly? You're Letitia. Stupid lightning storm, I hope the power comes back on soon so I can hear Johnny's voice again. Whoever Johnny isn't. Who's got a... Is that just a... You just got a turkey carving knife there. I think she's just got an electric turkey carving knife and she enjoys threatening children that come near her with it. I'd like to assume that's what that is. That was the downside with graphics that are deliberately retro. Sometimes it's incredibly unclear what people are actually bloody holding. Just went into the neighbour's house. Apparently I've walked into a cocking horror film. Flipping marvellous. They're here. The TV people. Yeah, of course, I don't know why. I feel like something strange is going on here. I'm just going to leave. Meanwhile, at the end of the street, drama is happening due to a terrifying out-of-control laser. Ah, right. This will be the same Matt who actually decided to convert basic walkie-talkies into mobile phones 20 years early. Got it. Okay, you know what? Fine, 15 years early. 20 years might be a bit much for mobile phones. Oh no, help! I've invented a doom ray, which is apparently a perfectly normal thing to happen in 1986. Well, time to sort this out the more traditional way then. Bat, 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 and bat, 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 and bat, bat, bat. Nice way to tutorialise beating things up with a bat. So he's now a new playable character, except he gets a laser gun, a jetpack, and intellect, whereas the original guy gets a baseball bat and the power to climb things. Yeah, I think I know who I'm playing as from now on. And thanks to that, I think I can at any point I want to, yes, just change between characters. Marvellous. So he gets... Yeah, he actually has a... Well, it looks more like a plasma gun to me, but marvellous. And he does indeed just have rocket boots. Sorry, why would you ever not play as the character with rocket boots? Especially as by the looks of it, he's no slower. Like, he has to actually run slightly more steps just because his legs are shorter. But I think the actual speed he goes is the same, yes. So, nowhere else to go. Let's head through, apparently, the rock slidey area. Oh no, sorry, you're tutorialising how I climb up things. Gotcha. Ah, I see. Rocket boots don't let you actually gain heights. So what you need to do if you want to climb is be Chris. Because only Chris can climb. Whereas for long horizontal jumps, yes indeed, his rocket boots are very, very useful for that sort of thing. Marvellous. Meanwhile, I've just run into a hermit who said, it's nice out today, nothing could ruin it for me. Right, you're getting struck by lightning in about 2 minutes, gotcha. Right, Matt, destroy his watermelons. Absolutely all of them. Because he tempted fate, and that must be punished. Oh, we got rats, actual enemies. Well, let's just quickly use the laser gun, because our choices are laser gun or baseball bat, so I think we'll go for laser gun. Okay, but unquestionably, yeah, Chris's DPS is actually faster at close range. He can definitely, like, whack out these guys a bit faster. Though everyone has their own health bars, which is worth noting. So if any of these spawn a heart, I should go back over to Matt just to actually get the heart for him. Also, hello! You're a cat. So, next up we're looking for Big Joe at home uptown behind the main square. Gotcha. Aha! That looks like a character who might be called Big Joe. Marvellous. So, Big Joe, brute force, moves heavy objects. Marvellous. So, let's actually play as him for the time being. And I'm guessing we can just grab this and then, aha! Hang on, no, that's the wrong way, Joe. That's the wrong way. Fine. So for box-pushing puzzles, we want Joe. Gotcha. Aha, we got ourselves a map. Marvellous. So we started down there in 1, took a cut through the forest, passed by the square. Apparently didn't go to the library, but I'm guessing we'll be invited to go there later. Then we'll pass by close to the school, caravan park heading up north, or... The cemetery. Blimey. Creepy, creepy cemetery over to the east. Gotcha. And I'm guessing we're going to the caravan park then. Or more likely, we'll just run into a cutscene if we head north from here, because this is clearly the way we're supposed to be going next. It's literally the only road that heads to the north of town. Aha! This looks relevant. So we've run into gang leader Quincy Queen, who's a bastard who we're going to have to beat up sooner or later. Got it. Boys, teach him a lesson. Okay, so just go for the... Yeah, just avoid. Just stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. And now, boom, boom, boom. And then, okay. The problem is that I am... Oh, now they're giving me a bit of space. Oh, you're going to regret that, you stupid bastards. There we go. Go, 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 go. And now just basically get out of the way. Let them just give me a bit of space. And boom, 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 boom. I missed with literally all but one shot. And now let's try this again here. Yep. There we go. And then admittedly, I'm a little bit damaged right now. Grab a heart. Maybe go over to Chris for baseball bat. There we go. That works quite nicely. Yeah, the baseball bat's pretty effective there. Lovely. So, we've beaten up some thugs. That's how that all works. Ah, apparently there was a dodge. That would have been useful in that fight. Yes. Aha. I've found a trader that I assume actually has Charlie in it. And there we go, the one girl in a group of otherwise boys, who I'm assuming happens to be the tomboyish one, because we have to actually get the 80s film bingo here. But first I have to prove to her dad I can take care of her if she's allowed to come out with me, even though she's blatantly the most capable of all of us, but whatever. So, we have got to beat up some people. Who are we beating up here? Someone else. Okay, let's just beat up some people, gotcha. So, yes, I'd say probably if we just actually... Okay, the actual collision detection is a little bit on the dodgy side, just, yeah, now... Oh, blind... I actually used my rocket boots for this sort of thing. Yeah, you've got to actually shoot them kind of right in the... And then out of the way, lovely. And then you kind of have to shoot him about in the gloves. In the gloves is about the right. And then zoom... Ah, you can't do any damage while he's like that. You just need to actually let him be staggered for a bit first. Okay, and then avoid, and then get the hits in. Down he goes, get a bit of health. Lovely, fine, that's what you're trying to teach me to do. So now, over to Chris, who's got a bit more of a group thing going on. Do a dive, and then go for... Actually, let's finish off the little lads first here. Okay, so, let this guy come in, dodge out the way, get a couple of hits in, and then just... dodge and get some more hits in. Oh, need to be a little bit faster than that though. And then just go. And then go. And down he goes. Right, much quicker once you know what you're doing. And I'm guessing now we have to fight with Big Joe to prove we know how that works. Oh, blimey. Okay, this could be a little bit more on the interesting side. And... Right, okay, got to go for you. Okay, go. And then... Oh, crikey, this is... Oh, you've got loads of health. That's your trick. Okay, go. Oh, now you're all together. Oh, yeah. Now just avoid. Keep them all grouped. And then get over to them. Oh, you need to be really fast. Actually, that'll do. Nice. And then avoid. And even if he hits you, he gets a bit tired regardless. And go. Okay, so this guy's really strong and can do basically a one-hit knockout. And then get in there in a second. Boom. Yeah, the difficulty is actually getting over to them in time. But there we are, job done. Fine, no other combat works. Lovely, well tutorialised. And Charlie's decided she's had enough. She's actually going to get in there and beat people up themselves. And yes, indeed, temperamental, not daunted by anyone. Lovely. And she has a rope and whip. Okay, marvellous. So, let's see what we got going. Oh, blimey. You're not kidding. She is kick-ass. So that's the first 4 characters. Just my little brother Kevin to go. And I'm going to guess that we head out to the back here into the forest. Yes, indeed we do. Let's go find a treehouse. Also, thing I didn't realise about the girl, she is apparently the Flash. She's actually got a special Flash ability. She can't jump at all, but she has a dash on her. Got it. Right, move over to this guy to climb over to here. Now let's go back over to her and, she can probably... No, she can't quite attack that spider. Well... Over to you, then over to Matty to take out Matty, you're letting me down right now, Matt. Okay, seriously, just... There you almost had it. There we go. Now you can just basically hover boots over here and... Oh, blimey. Okay, quite a few things to take care of here. But I feel like the range is probably a good idea. Yes, so just take out the red spider, because they're probably dangerous or something. Yes, absolutely. But now that he's close, get this guy out. And screw. Oh, slow being cast by the webs. Avoid the web spell. And go for... Get back here, you. There you go. Marvellous. And get a bit of health back if I need to. And yeah, when there's groups of enemies, I'd say her big whip is definitely on the useful side. Whip, whip. Job done. Yeah. So I think these bushes potentially spawn spiders. Not quite forever, but yeah, quite a few spiders there. Just finish off those guys. Top up her health a tiny bit. Lovely. Now, over to someone who can jump and... Wait, what? The hell is that? His ability is, I think he can just basically go invincible to take out any ability. I'm not sure. Hang on, let's see if I can find out. No, it just doesn't say. We'll have to figure that out later. So, over to someone who knows how to jump to hop up here. And, aha, this was flagged to me. So, yeah, Charlie can turn this into a catapult. Okay, that's pretty badass, sure. And there we go, the bloody treehouse. Though outside of 1980s films, did anybody, anywhere ever actually have a treehouse this big and this awesome? Alright, because it just wasn't a thing in the UK, and I suspect it wasn't a thing in the US either. I strongly suspect this was just an invention of film. Alright, Kevin, you've got us all here. What's the top secret thing you mentioned? So Kevin was down on the lake, found a guy that wasn't moving, and he was dead. Honest to God, there's a dead guy at the lake. Okay, and you decided to call up all your friends on a walkie-talkie rather than call the police. Marvellous. And we're not going to go get the police now, are we? We're just going to go and poke the dead body with a stick, because that's the right thing to do. And the final member of the team, Kevin Williams, a little troublemaker full of surprises, tiresome jokes and hyperactive nature, are as powerful as bombs. Does that mean he actually has bombs? Does he have bombs? It would be nice if he had bombs. What? Okay, he just picked his... I don't feel like he's that useful, to be honest. You'll learn to love him, I doubt it, and even use him strategically. Right, so basically his attack is to do something vaguely disgusting, and I'm not sure how that helps me, but apparently it does. I'm sure there'll be a little signpost that tells me about that sooner or later. And the lake is conveniently right next to me here. Go over to Matt for a bit of flying. Get my stamina back, and a bit more flying. And then I'm going to be needing, I'm going to need Chris in order to get to some climbing here. So just clamber up all of this. Though it looks like there might have been more than one solution there, as I'm not sure what that thing on the left was for. Right, some items can be stored and used whenever you want. Well, that's just bloody marvellous. I guess I'll help myself to, well, I guess I need to beat that up first. Okay, I kind of assumed you'd, like, open a chest. That's typically what you do in video games. But no, let's just beat the hell out of it instead. Aha, handful more spiders to take out. Chris's bat works pretty nicely there. And a bunch of... Oh, we can just one-shot baby rats. Screw you. Right, just blast our way through all of this. Yeah, for day-to-day stuff, Chris is pretty good at just running through and tanking everything. Marvellous. But first, a few more punks to beat up. But this time it's 5 versus 2, so screw you all. Oh, never mind. They decided to run away rather than fight us. Fair enough, we did outnumber them a fair bit. Oh, and suddenly everything's slightly misty and atmospheric. What's going on here? Bloodstains. Okay, everything's suddenly got a little bit more... Aha! And we got ourselves a corpse. Now, what is this going to kick off exactly? So it looks like he's been there for a while. Based on the skin colour, I'd say no more than a day. Level of decomposition is pretty high. Looks like a mummy. And unfortunately, Big Joe is not so keen on the body. And, you know, understandable, because it's a decomposing body. It's pretty gross. But wait, the dead guy has some sort of amulet in his hand. Let's steal that to begin the plot proper. A bright pink colour. Bet it's worth millions. Should we steal it? Okay, these are some bad assumptions to be coming to, yeah. Okay, let's not get carried away. We could take it. Technically, it's not stealing. He is already dead. Okay, now we're just removing evidence from a crime scene. This is all going to end marvellously for us in any real-world scenario. Meanwhile, in a 1980s cartoon, Chris, who apparently is supposed to actually look like that, grabs... It wasn't really an amulet. It's a weird pink pyramid. Okay, I'm not sure how you'd assume that was an amulet, but what have you? And now I've got the thing. And it is a fragment of Duat stone. Intriguing. Matt coming up with a vaguely clever idea. He's the clever one, so let's take it to his house and do some experiments. Marvellous. And the stone has in fact managed to defy the examination of a 10-year-old child. Meaning it truly must be a mystery, because there could be no greater expert than some random 10-year-old kid. Also, I'm beginning to doubt Matt's qualifications as a hyper-intelligent scientist more and more as time goes on. I've made a few educated guesses. There's no scientific basis to them. But just because we can't explain something accurately doesn't mean it isn't possible. This is a very long-winded way of saying Matt is about to just randomly make some stuff up. We can deduce this as something completely new, either an experiment or a discovery, which means it is a secret. That's not really a sequitur, but whatever. And, ooh, this just got interesting. Problem is, I've not been able to find any information about it anywhere. On my dad's computer, I've accessed the government's research department. Of course you bloody have, 80s genius scientist. You're also a hacker, because of course you are. The light the stone emits is attributable to the energy it consumes. If you don't have power sources close by, it can drain you of your life, which is what killed that guy. And what also makes it unfortunate that we, picked it up in the middle of the same forest he died in and then carried it back here. So we're probably all screwed. Next up, on the Matt Makes Up Random Stuff show, he thinks it's some kind of key or portal. That doesn't follow from any of what he said previously, but whatever. I've been studying Egyptian symbols and I can't get past the similarities with the legend of the Duat. Okay, now we're out of science into mythology, lovely. The Duat is a space in which souls wait for Judgment Day to pass into the afterlife or be destroyed by beasts from the underworld. And the stone can drain you of your life. Okay, in we go to dimension hopping, lovely. Meanwhile, in the 80s... it's time to do a science montage! And now, all of a sudden, there are caveman souls everywhere. Beautiful. Meanwhile, somewhere else... oh, good. Major O'Russ, this isn't going to end well for us then. Fine. Naturally, the 5 kids have just stumbled across the world-changing technology, and there's some form of evil guy, who I would guess is vaguely supposed to be reminiscent of, some form of mega-communist commander, is in fact going to be hunting them down. Lovely. And maybe a hint as to what's going on. Sir, be careful with your mood swings. Stress is not good in your condition, says the doctor to the evil, probably communist commander who just murdered someone, who also has glowing pink eyes. Same colour as the stone. Intriguing. Oh bloody hell, at this point the game has basically decided to put an 80s style cartoon intro in. Oh, this is beautiful. That is just a beautiful opening. And yeah, I believe we have actually put the Duat Stone into a cassette player. Oh, gorgeous. So today in hilarious things about being a YouTuber, basically what I've just discovered is, what I've just been playing for the past however long is in fact just a demo build that only goes to after the end of this cutscene. I did have access to the full build of the game, but in order to do that I needed to read the email that the dev sent me a little bit more carefully and change over the build I was actually using. So... I've just had to replay the entire game up to this point. Let's do that cutscene again, and then we'll pick up exactly where we bloody were. There we go, now we get to actually continue on with the game. Marvellous. Though I will say that has given me some really interesting insights into the sort of things that get changed super last minute in games development, which is, in the actual demo build, which is what you were seeing before, the beam that came out of the massive ray gun at the beginning was yellow. In the review version, it's purple. So yeah, that's an interesting last minute change. Back to the slightly more dark, depressing and scary side of things. Right, so having got the stone that lets us see the dead and interact with the dead, the kid wants to go see his dead dog, which will hopefully be heartwarming and sweet and not horrifying and end with him having to murder his own dead dog, because that would be sad. So now at will, I can basically enter Duat space and actually have a chat with a troglodyte, who unfortunately can't really be, speaking much in the way of English, so that's a little bit concerning. Though, fortunately, apparently Chris speaks troglodyte as well, which is useful. So, time to head back home. I know exactly where Sparky's grave is. It's in the back garden, and ooh, what the... Okay, apparently there's horrific ghosts and occasionally I'm forced into ghost space to murder them. That ghost is in trouble. I suppose it is, but then it's a ghost. It's already dead. It's not like the other ghosts can do anything to it. But never mind, I guess we'll actually just be murdering some other ghosts too. And you can only attack ghosts if you yourself are in the duat, so make sure you go into duat mode yourself. Aha! So I'm starting off in duat mode. Boom, 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 and then dive out the way, and then, ooh! And don't forget to deflect, of course. That's still an ability we have. And boom, boom, boom. He's dead. Stay out of the way and avoid you. Just finish you off. You are a possessed entity. And you exist as well. And you actually plan to attack me? No, I think I'm just beating up a skull because it's vaguely skull-shaped and I assume that's bad. But it doesn't actually seem to be that bad, to be honest. Right, so boom, 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 boom. Roll out the way and, oh, it's going for a bit of... Okay, it's attacking me a little bit, but in all fairness, I kind of started it. And there's plenty of health floating around here. The recharge is actually only a quarter of a heart, which is slightly counterintuitive, but there we go. More skulls dead. Don't worry, little ghost, I've saved you. You don't get to come back to life or anything, you're still dead, but I guess, you know, now you're less scared? So who's this guy exactly? Thank you so much for saving me. Those ghosts wanted to kill me. I've got really bad news for you. Right, so here we go to the backyard for Operation Utterly Terrible Idea. Oh, this is not going to end well for Kevin. Okay, here's the ghost seeing machine. Good luck seeing your dead dog, because even on the off chance it doesn't turn out to be evil and need to be murdered, like regardless, you can't have him back. So, okay, this is going to be weird and potentially sad. Right, Kevin, have the thing. Sparky! Okay, maybe this isn't going to be sad. And look, there he is. Come here, boy. Do you see? He's really here. He looks a bit angry, to be honest. And also, Matt apparently tuned the machine so all 5 of us can see. So the rules have just changed. Marvellous. And where are you going? Don't run. Ah. Okay, potentially less sad and distressing than I was expecting. The dog wants to lead us somewhere. Okay. So, stay in duat space and keep an eye out for the dog and also for other ghosts that might be able to help me here. Though bear in mind, duat might be bad because it did, like, you know, kill that guy and everything. Aha! Down that way. Back in the first time you passed through this street, that way's all blocked off. So you can't actually get this way. But maybe the guys who are, like, doing some repairs after the storm are gone now. It looks like they are. Marvellous. We've got... Is that a cooking dinosaur? That's awesome. Hello, dinosaur. You're amazing. Right, first things first, couple of skull creatures needed to be annihilated, so possessed entity needs to go down, and go, 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 go. And yeah, if my stamina runs low, I can just change someone else, because the stamina bars aren't changed. So, in fact, I should probably just be What's-Her-Face, because her whip is really, really damn good. More flipping, aha, the cemetery. I'm going to guess there's also potentially a pet cemetery that we're going to go and visit right now, because, oh, hang on, you are... That's cool. There's just a ghost chilling out in the pool. I like the ghost. Apparently that... Oh, and we've got... Aha! Only this guy can deflect things. Boom, 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 and... Okay. Admittedly, I got hit by some of them, but I also hit him a couple of times as well, so everything's fine. Boom, 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 boom. And you appear to be a normal person. Hello! So, what am I seeing? You've managed to enter the astral plane. That's not good! And what's not good? What is dead must remain so. You should not be here. I'm not actually trying to bring things back to life. I'm just sort of visiting. I'm just a tourist, basically. And if I remember the map I saw earlier, yeah. So we got a cemetery here. Hello there. You've got a gun. A pretty lonely street for kids like you, don't you think? Have you seen a ghost dog around here? Oh yeah, sometimes I forget. There was a dog that ran out to the graveyard. Thanks. Okay, so we want to go to... This is the graveyard, isn't it? Do I want to go to the graveyard? Hang on, do I need to be... Can I climb this? Can I beat it open? How do I get into the graveyard? Or is this not the graveyard? Is there a different bit of the graveyard that's also the graveyard? Aha! Different bit of the graveyard that's also a graveyard. Marvellous. Hello, who are you exactly? Oh, the gravedigger. Well, screw you, basically. Get out of here, kids. The dead have been disturbed. I don't care. Alright? I'm going to go and, like, have a chat to their souls and calm them down. It'll be fine. Oh, flip. He's locked the door. Well, that's us told. Luckily, I think Kevin just swiped the key off that guy. Marvellous. Yes, indeed, that's a key. Right, into the cemetery, where things are suddenly a little bit on the creepier side, I'll admit. And we've got a scared-looking ghost dog. Okay, the zombies are threatening my dog. They need to go the hell down. So, a couple of things need to be taken care of. Use the whip to get big hits in on all of them, and then basically use her flash powers, and then I should be able to hit, like, 3 off. Oh! Okay, those guys explode after they've been killed. Worth knowing that, and also, they're not stun locked, unlike some other enemies. And then, boom, out the way. Get some health going on. Ah, more coming in. And, yeah, we cannot well, maybe some other people can stun lock them. Okay, how about this guy? Because this guy's really good at the old punching. So let's just go for you. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's pretty effective. And also, they're killing each other, which is bloody good. And this guy's got tons of health. So, boom, boom, boom. And then roll away. And not quite good enough. Yeah, this guy is very, very useful for punching large numbers of enemies. So he's short range and he's slow, but he can basically kill them very easily. She's now weakened, because, yeah, they have persistent health bars, and roll! And, yeah, let's go back over to her. Let her have the health, because they've all got their own health bars, they've all got their own stamina. Oh, yeah, she really doesn't hit very hard. So unless there's, like, a big group of them, it's not worth bothering with her. But let's give her the health regardless, which is a little bit on the fiddly side, but punch, punch. In fact, actually, just a single punch does it. Okay, I like that, kid. Big Joe is quite useful at killing zombies. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Though, something here. Big Joe, I'll never do it again, says the plaque. No. No, you won't. Okay. And hello? Now there's music. What on earth is this? Hello? Ah, there's just a boombox up on the wall. Well, time to kill some people. And then go, and then just basically... Okay, so I think basically this guy can handle this. And then roll away. Oh, I can't roll away. You got to watch his stamina. Okay, go. And then keep on rolling. Okay. So we got a few things to take out here. If I can just take out like 1 or 2 of them, that'll be fine. In fact, actually, boom, boom. And then roll away. And yeah, they can actually take each other out quite effectively. Roll. Don't overhit though. Watch your stamina. And a single punch will do against you. You've already taken a bit of a knock. Punch. Avoid. Punch. Yeah, it's the double punch you need. Job done. For Big Joe, that's not too bad at all. And that music is from a bunch of punks nearby just listening to it, completely ignoring the zombies, which they actually can't see, of course, because they only exist in the do-out plane, avoid, and I don't know what you are. You're a slime spitter. Luckily, ooh. Should have spotted he was about to explode, really, yes. Now, we've got a little crypt here. Open that up. And, okay, I've recovered Not Copyright Michael Jackson, a new tape cassette. Am I actually allowed to listen to those? Because I'm going to guess no. No, tragically, all the tapes you pick up, you cannot actually listen to. They're just there with a jokey track list. Right, into what I assume is another boss fight room. And Big Joe's doing alright so far. What have we got here? Punch, punch, and then roll away. And he'll probably damage something else. Punch, punch, and then roll away. And yep, that actually kills him. Punch, punch, roll away. And avoid. Yeah, watch out for your stamina. You kind of just need to change over occasionally just for the stamina situation. Right, there's now enough of them linked together that... Oh, she really struggles, actually. I thought she was amazing, but she's kind of terrible, actually. Especially when you've got this guy who can just basically walk up to anything and punch it to death, which is much better. And then avoid, and he'll kill his friend. Almost, anyway. Roll away, job done. Oh, yeah. Even when there's big crowds of them. Because he still does have, like, a splash in front of him. He can still hit, like, a radius in front of him. It's just really short range, so... Okay, Big Joe is amazing. And into the... Oh, yeah, into the pet cemetery. Because there's a lot of Stephen King going on here. Right, crack open that thing over there. So I've got a couple of health items if I need them. And also, I think I've just punched a pile of dead pets to death, which is bad. I'm just going to actually use... Aha! So I can use the lollipop to top up my health, which I want for this guy because this guy seems really good. And just keep heading over here. This is the sort you can sometimes read, but... Oh! Boss fight number 3. And my dog is... Well, I'd say my dog's scared of this guy, but rather this guy seems scared of my dog. Hello? What's one of you? I think that's the source of this whole problem. Evil Ghost. Oh, Russ, I must go do it. Ooh, Oh, Russ, that was the name of the blatantly communist evil villain we saw. Okay. What is going on? Ah! Okay, now he's looking more evil, yes. I'll buy now he's looking a bit more evil. Boom! Oh! He's got some good knockback on him. You're about to explode and take out all your friends. Good. So you can have a nice little chain reaction there. I'm going to go over to Big Punchy Lad. Okay, the ghoul is actually nothing compared to Big Joe, because Big Joe could just do whatever the hell he wants. Is he down? Oh, yeah. Big Joe is truly a bruiser. Marvellous. The evil ghost has been defeated, but to be honest, he looked a bit scared anyway. Are you actually evil, or are you just misunderstood? Well, now we'll never know, because he's gone. And there's Sparky come out to say hello. You going to be happier now? Okay, you know what? This was nowhere near as traumatizing as I expected it to be. Instead, he actually gets reunited with his ghost dog. Except now we're in a bit of an odd situation, where is he just going to basically be stuck, addicted to that machine forever, because he can never bear to let his ghost dog go. Like, there's still dark implications here. And this is what he wanted to show us. It's where we buried him. Okay, maybe he wants us to get rid of those ghosts. They were disturbing his resting place. Possibly that's what happened. Or maybe not. Quincy Queen and his purple thugs have just shown up. Well, that's fine. Big Joe, just go and murder them like you murder everything. Oh, Quincy Queen likes the look of the machine that lets us see ghosts, so I guess we have to beat him up now. Oh, Kevin's decided to make a run for it, and I think he's managed to actually break the machine at the same time. Possibly by virtue of the fact, I think that's the gamma bar we used to power the thing that's just, yep. Well, that's the power source broken. Well bloody done, Kevin. You know, we could have just beaten up Quincy Queen, like, really easily. Like, Big Joe could basically murder everybody. But no, now we have to wander around in the dark woods together. Uh-oh. End of Act 1 tragedy. Kevin's glasses are shattered. The machine's down. Uh-oh. Kevin, are we cool, or is this the unexpected tragic death? Oh. And, oh dear. I suspect, potentially, Kevin didn't actually have a secret super awesome power. There might just be a bit of a tragedy here, which is what the music seems to be implying. Just... oh. Right. Because, yeah, the Gamma Bar was a power source that was causing the Duat Stone to be harmless. Without the Gamma Bar, it killed him. Oh, dear. Yeah, bye, Quincy Queen. I'm taking that machine. Okay, somebody beat him up. Big Joe, just... why is nobody beating him up? Sorry, what? Why did we let that happen? Why did we just let him take the... well, I guess he's going to be dead in a few hours anyway. No, we are genuinely just letting him go with the Duat Stone. Marvellous. Well done, everybody. Well, I guess maybe we're more concerned about the fact Kevin's dead, which apparently he is. And I'm pretty sure that, at the back there, is the guy who is in Commander Russ's room. He wants the stuff. Yeah. Well, that's an unexpectedly dark moment there. Now we've got a sad montage of Chris not leaving his room. Okay, this has got a bit darker than I was expecting for the cheery score and visual style. Oh, and yeah, Chris not even talking to his parents at the minute. And I guess you can understand why he might feel a bit responsible, given he was the one that said, let's take the stone, and kicked all this off. And an unspecified amount of time later, Matt has come to visit. I know you're sad. We have to move on. We're all here for you and want to help you. We're your friends. Guys and I are worried about you. I'm just not used to Kevin not being around. Oh, this game really swerved into the sad territory. Okay. I mean, I was expecting sadness with, like, you know, a twist related to the dog. But no. Instead, it's just a kid's dead. So that's sad too. Admittedly, I'd probably be sadder if it was the dog that had a tragic thing. Because I always get sad when bad things happen to dogs. But still, that was well done. Meanwhile, Matt has possibly come to the wrong person for help here, but he's planning to rebuild the Duat Stone, and he claims this time it's going to be safe. No, maybe just don't. Maybe when it killed my little brother, don't rebuild that thing. But it'll give you the chance to say goodbye to your brother. He might even be here with us. Besides, I owe him an apology. Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from here, Matt. That's fair. So, here we are where the Purple Skulls hang out. Let's go kick their asses. And if we want to do that, we're gonna need Big Joe. Because for him, it shouldn't even be a problem. Oh, we're ready for a great big challengey bit here. Right, prepare for lots of fighting. In which case, just get out Big Joe. Because Big Joe, yeah, you know what? Big Joe can handle this and avoid the dynamite throwing people. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you... Oh, yeah. I think, actually, Big Joe's got this, actually. Watch out for the explosives. Boom. And roll out the way. And take you out. And I think my health is actually higher than when I began there. Avoid dynamite. And they can totally blow up each other. There seems to be friendly fire on everyone. You're coming in here. Boom, boom. Destroy everything else. And now it's turned into a bit of a brawler. And use the chest. Let's go over to someone else for the time being. You guys are not that tough, are you? Oh, the arsonists are fine. The big-boned purple, however, which is basically their equivalent of a Joe, is quite dangerous. Right, watch out for him. Going over to Joe. Watch out for all of this. That's a blinding flash, so I'm guessing that's just a big stun. But that's fine. Keep it moving on here. We've also got various boxes. Explosive canisters. They were mentioned to me. Potentially blow them up if need be. And we've got ourselves boom, boom, boom. And oh, okay. Joe is just some sort of superhuman Superman who murders everyone in one hit. Now come back here. I can understand why you'd want to run when you're taking on this bastard. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you can even take out the big boat. Oh, blimey. He's got himself dynamite. Watch out. Right, there's a few of them right now. So boom, boom, boom. And boom, boom, boom. And she's quite good at that. Move back over to him. Finish them off. Nice. Okay. This is going pretty well. Just juggle the powers correctly. And remember to go over to Matty if you actually need yourself some actual long-range business. And can these actually be blown up? Yes, yes they can, but watch out because, like, you know, you'll blow yourself up too. Get myself a... Oh, straight through there. That's a fair bit of health, and you can go down. Any more coming in yet? Actually, presuming that's what Matty's for. Matty can just basically blow up the explosive canisters at range. All of them go down nice and quick. Yeah, you got to watch your stamina as Big Joe. That's the problem with him. He's got problems with his stamina. Blinding flash. Boom. And take out the dynamite throwers first. And you're back up to full bloody health. Yeah, big hearts for a full heart. Small hearts for a quarter. Go over to someone who can actually jump. Let's actually let this guy get some revenge here. Oh. Right, well, we know about this then. So, just wait for the batty backy. Boom. And boom. And nice. Pretty simple. Just bat that straight back at him. He's exploded. Well, we've killed a lot of people today. Back over to you. Actually, this guy's only got 3 hearts, which makes him of limited use to my mind. Still, I imagine soon we're going to have ourselves... Oh, is that an age chest? That is an age chest. How's everyone's health? Everyone's health's okay for now. I'll go over to... Yeah, go over to Big Joe. Oh, but first... Aha, there's the man we want. I would like the cassette player back, please. Give us the machine you stole from us, yells Chris. Machine? Oh, that thing? No, you can't have it. It's mine. What belongs to me is mine. Okay, I guess I'll just murder you then. Ooh, big flamey explosion. No, not that guy. This guy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. You, my good man, are going to be in trouble very quickly. Oh, I need to watch the stamina of this guy, though. Right, you know what? Ignore all of this. Just basically go for that and then roll out of the way. And then go for a few more punches and then roll. In fact, don't even bother to roll out the way. I think we're fine. Now just get out the way a little bit. Ouch! Okay, go over to someone else for the time being. Who's got some other good Actually, you're good at taking care of those bastards, aren't you? Yeah, you can take care of those bastards. Get a bit of health going back. Get some health in. Roll away. Go take out you gits. Ouch. Okay, you're in a little bit of trouble here. There's the dynamite throwing people who are of a concern. Right, go back over to you. Got plenty of health for now. And boom, boom, boom. And then get out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. And that's you down. Nice. Job done. Yeah, Big Joe does make the fighting a little bit easier. I'll say he's possibly a bit too strong. My face, it's a mess. Just give us the cassette player. We'll be on our way, alright? And there it is. Marvellous. And with that, we've got the machine, but we need a gamma bar, which we can steal from the school. I know where that is. Then we can actually catch up with Matty. Probably run into that scientist, the big muscly guy we saw, Commander O'Russ. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This here is Crossing Souls. It's basically a 1980s style film adaptation of a Stephen King novel, possibly directed by Steven Spielberg, in what's supposed to be an 80s arcade style gameplay, but with 90s style graphics, and it actually all works quite well, despite its slightly hybrid origins. Yeah, I've had a nice time with this. It all works quite nicely, and when it decides it wants to get emotional, it's quite effective. So the story works pretty well, the gameplay works pretty well, all the constituent parts do just seem to work pretty nicely. So, there you go, Crossing Souls. I'd say this one is worth a look. Link in the description below. Maybe we'll see it again, I do not know. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Crossing Souls. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.